Scott, Hispanics are the largest minority group in Oklahoma. What's holding the community back from obtaining office?
Dick, there are two or three components there. One is the community's youth. The Hispanic immigration wave kind of took place over the last decade, and those people are getting settled. They're getting jobs, buying houses, settling into neighborhoods and stuff like that. And so they haven't really embraced other areas of community, such as running for office and getting involved in public and civic organizations. That's a big component of what has kept this back.
So just not connected into the political establishment?
Not yet. Professor Gaddy at OU says that they're still expanding, they're still growing in that area, but he says every wave of immigrants, this is part of that, is they have to get settled first and then they start participating in community.
How are Hispanics turning out the vote? How well are they doing?
Well, in some areas they're doing good, but they still have a way to go. The editor of El Nacional, Carlos Ortiz, says that he actually ran a big front page story that said how shameful, that was the headline, because the Hispanic turnout was so low. But he's working, the community has worked together now to request absentee ballots. They're much better at getting people together and discussing what the issues are and then filling out absentee ballots and sending them in. So I think it's beginning to grow, but they still have some work to do.
Have immigration laws affected Hispanic turnout?
There were some. Back in 2007, if you remember the anti-immigration law that Oklahoma passed, House Bill 1804, there was a lot of fear in the Hispanic community because even people who were here legally had relatives or friends who were undocumented. And it drove the entire community underground. At least that's according to some candidates and some Hispanic officials. That's what they told me.
Only one legislator, Representative Charles Ortega of Altus, identifies as Hispanic. Is that changing, though? Is there a chance of more Hispanic representation?
I think so. I know that both parties, Representative Sanders on the Republican side and Wallace Collins on the Democrat side, they're making concerted efforts to reach out to the Hispanic community. Representative Sanders told me that he goes to the community meetings, he meets with people at church and in civic groups and encourages them to get involved and encourages them to seek office. He said they have a lot in common and he wants to see them participate.
M. Scott Carter of Oklahoma Watch, thank you.
Thank you, Dick.